What are some really amazing animal facts? Foxes use the Earth's magnetic fields. Like a guided missile, the fox harnesses the Earth's magnetic field to hunt. Other animals, like birds, sharks, and turtles, have this magnetic sense, but the fox is the first one we've discovered that uses it to catch prey. According to New Scientist, the fox can see the Earth's magnetic field as a ring of shadow on its eyes that darkens as it heads towards magnetic north. When the shadow and the sound the prey is making line up, it's time to pounce. This was the coolest thing I've heard about animals. The Greenland shark reaches sexual maturity at 150 years old and lives 300 to 500 years. Always fascinates me that there's something that can live that long. I think that is the one that goes blind pretty quickly due to parasites, but just says fornicated. I barely used eyes anyway. Being blind for 500 years, what a nightmare. TBF, most sharks have other, improved senses which probably make up for it. Aside from their notoriously good sense of smell, they are also able to see electrical signals generated by other fish. Unlike humans, dolphins must actively decide when to breathe. Captive dolphins have been known to hold their breath until they die of suffocation, which some have suggested amounts to dolphin suicide. So it's manual breathe then? Yes, I think it's called active breathing. A man can hold his breath until he passes out, but his nervous system will reflexively kick in and force him to breathe again. Dolphins are not wired this way. This is also why they never truly sleep, as they need to consciously maintain their respiration. Engage manual breathing. Edit. Formatting. Ravens can mimic sounds and speech like parrots can. They found that ravens can actually learn words and form coherent statements. They can usually learn about 200 words, the same as a toddler. Run. That dead meme gave me PTSD. Most elephants weigh less than a blue whale's tongue. Sperm whales in the Caribbean have an accent. Merahaera. In clownfish, each school, tribe whatever, has one female and a head male and the others, all males. If the female dies, the head male turns into a female. And the next in line to the leadership throne would be the male leader and bang the former male leader. Yeah, clownfish are wacky. So in Finding Nemo, Marlin would have turned into a female and Nemo would have had a mom, but no dad. And Nemo would have banged his dad mom. When a specific species of carpenter ant realizes it's going to lose the fight it's having with another insect, it latches onto them and then blows itself the fornicate up. Membranes along the ant's body can be activated that'll lead to combustion. Special enlarged glands in its head mean the explosion sends a glue-like substance shooting out that will very likely entrap the previously presumptive brawl victor. Blows itself the fornicate up. Cybermen has entered the battle. Owls bob their heads up and down to help improve their depth of perception. You can try it out yourself. Focus on an object and bob your head. Go ahead. I'll wait. It doesn't work for us, but you do look like an idiot. When a male octopus is ready to mate, it rips off its ding-dong and throws it at the female so she can do whatever she wants with it. The reason they do this is because they are a lot smaller than the female, so she'll eat the male, but on the plus side the male octopus will grow his ding-dong back eventually. Edit. This might be only a certain type of cuttlefish or octopus. I learned that fact years ago, so yeah, sorry. Here, go fornicate yourself. Male octopus. It's dangerous to go alone. Take this. Can you imagine if humans did that? Hey, my wife back home wanted kids, so I ripped off my dick and mailed it to her. Wombats have cubic poops. They literally shiz bricks. Wombat moms also have their pouches backwards so when they dig, dirt doesn't get into the pouch. Also, they have very hard and sturdy buds to use as shields if any predator tries to get them. And they said twerking has no practical use. There's an intelligent species of jumping spider called as the Portia spider. These little munchkins are specialized spider hunters with different tactics for a particular problem. Their favorite food is the common weaving spiders. Their tactics ranges from imitating a fallen debris on the prey's web to directly attacking the prey. Their venoms are potent against spiders as it will only take seconds to paralyze the prey. I hate spiders, and I'm not going to Google that one. but it gives me a weird comfort to know there's a spider hidden out there. A giraffe's neck has only 7 bones, same as a human's. There is only 2 mammals left that lay eggs, and they are both from Australia. Platypus and echidna, right? WTF, that's where the platypus came from. I'm learning a lot on this post. And in true Australian fashion, the platypus has venom. Only the males have venom, and only during breeding season. When the first platypus specimen was sent to the British Museum in 1799, the naturalist who was tasked with cataloguing the find assumed he was being pranked. Fun fact, the octopus has 3 hearts, cockroach has 8, humans have 1. My ex-girlfriend has 0. No, the poster above already established cockroaches have 8. I'm a broke biz nacho, but if I had money for rewards, you would get them all. The word for penguin in Mandarin translates to business goose. Edit. Thank you r/s6882 for the just as cute correction. Penguin in Mandarin is key. In this context means to stand on tiptoes. Casual Friday was never an option. A horse's teeth takes up more space in their skull than their brain. Penguins. 1910 to 1913 Scott Antarctic expedition on sexual life of penguins was deemed too shocking for the public. During that time, he witnessed males having sex with other males and also with dead females, including several that had died the previous year. He also saw them coerce females and chicks and occasionally kill them. Maybe they aren't so cute. There was an early Antarctic explorer who witnessed 8 penguins doing much this, and he was so shocked he wrote notes in Greek and kept them hidden. Maybe the movie Happy Feet may be just a movie for penguins with foot fetishes. Penguins. I think you mean business goose. They also discovered that penguins engage in foreplay. Sea lions use penguins as fleshlights. This kills the penguin. Caterpillars have over 200 muscles in just their head. Various species of tarantulas around the world will keep frogs as pets. The tarantula protects the frog larger predators, while the frog protects the spider from smaller pests such as ants. I wonder why a cute children's show hasn't been made about a tarantula and a frog. No, it's gotta be a buddy cop flick. Officer Hop A&F the Fuzz. Bald eagles don't sound like they do on TV. They dub over the call of a red-tailed hawk. Actual bald eagle calls sound more like a seagull. Similarly, lion roars on TV are usually dubbed over with tiger roars, because an actual lion roar is usually too deep to record well, so it sounds weak, but apparently is terrifying in real life. Have camped in a tent in Africa. Lion roars are definitely not weak in real life. Can confirm. You can feel the roar. You can buy helmets for chickens on Wish. Crows will see how you look like and how you act and tell other crows about you. So how do I make a good first impression with crows? Dress nice? Don't wear a hoodie? Can't tell if this is real or a fallout 4 reference. Ducks are each other a lot. So much that the female duck has evolved a loopy, complicated to fend off drakes. Drakes, on the other hand, have evolved a counter-arm mechanism in the shape of a corkscrew peak. The lengths nature will go to make sure duck happens is astounding. Only female mosquitoes bite humans for blood. Males drink nectar like butterflies. An octopus can fit through any opening large enough for its beak to pass through. Also, octopuses have beaks. There is a species of zombie worm called the bone-eating snotflower. Yes, zombie worms and bone-eating snotflowers are real animals. A group of dolphins is a pod. A group of falcons is a cast. When you watch the Miami Dolphins play the Atlanta Falcons, you are watching a podcast on TV. Dolphins will rip off the head of a fish and use it as a fleshlight. They'll also deliberately provoke blowfish to stab them, so they can get high off the toxins. They're also one of the only other animals than humans on the planet to have sex for pleasure. In short, they're basically frat guys. Imagine dolphins going to college. Wolves only have one mate for their entire lives. Koala and human both have similar fingerprints. One of my favorites is about cats. Did you know that they have a vision? That means that when cats play with random paper balls, bags, spots on the wall, or the box their toy came in, they're actually playing with the ingredients that are a reactant, like glues and stuff. P.S. Zebra's stripes are as unique as fingerprints, and they can tell each other apart. Hippos are some of the most aggressive animals on the planet. If a crocodile is a wise hunter that chooses its battles wisely, a hippo is that one dude that's always looking for a fight because he spends way too much time at the gym and hasn't found a reasonable use for all his muscles. They are territorial as all hell, capable of charging you at almost 40 km/h on land, and frequently pick fights with whole boats. They have mouths built to kill. To those giant teeth are only for combat and can grow up to half a meter long. That's right, hippo teeth can get as big as the average human forearm. With teeth that big, you might be asking yourself, wait, just how big are hippos? Which is a question you should never have asked, because the answer is bigger than you were comfortable knowing. Hippos are more than 1.5 meters tall at the shoulder, meaning if you wanted to stare down a hippo it would look you dead in the eye before opening its mouth more than a meter and biting you in half a feet, made even more terrifying when you learn that hippos are primarily herbivorous and kill just for the hell of it. They can weigh more than 4,500 kilograms and grow to more than 5 meters long. They kill more than 500 people a year in Africa, and in 2014 one attacked a boat filled with Nigerian schoolchildren, killing 14 and biting the boat in half. For bonus points, let's do some physics. As we all know, Newton defined force as mass times acceleration, or F equals ma. A hippo can move at 40 km/h, which some conversions will tell us is 11.1 m/s. Multiplying that by the theoretical weight of an adult male hippo will tell us that a charging hippo can hit you with 49,950 newtons of force, which, for the sake of simplicity, we'll round up to 50,000 n, or 50 kn. If you're looking at things in orders of magnitude, that's 5*104 n. Now, I'm not a physicist, but a quick Wikipedia search tells me that 45 kn is about the force produced by a small car during peak acceleration. 50 kn is half the force exerted by a seat belt and airbag on a passenger if they crashed headlong into a wall at 100 km/h. The maximum force ever exerted by a human during a clean and jerk lift is 8 kn. Hippos don't fornicate around. Humans over long distances can outrun all other land animals. Some humans, don't pressure me, FR. I couldn't outrun a dead turtle. I've got a cattle prod that proves you're wrong. There's actually tribes in the Kalahari that still use persistence hunting as their source for food. It's insane. There's something on the BBC that followed a hunter on a hunt and he chased down a kudu for so long that it couldn't move from exhaustion, giving the hunter the opportunity to stab it with a spear to kill it. Yep, historically we are the one and only animal on the planet to practice pursuit predation. Basically we let animals run themselves into the ground before just casually jogging up and killing them. Can you imagine how fornicating scary that must be on the animal's side? Prehistoric man jumps out of a bush, deer runs off. A couple hours later, the deer sees this strange creature wielding a pointy stick and wearing its cousin come jogging out from the trees towards it, so the deer books it again. A few hours later, on the horizon, you got it, this Terminator-like being just casually jogging along. The deer just can't run anymore, so it succumbs to the sweet release of the pointy stick. Humans are fornicating terrifying as a species. Combine that with the domestication of dogs later as a hunting team, and it becomes very horrifying on the prey animal's end. Think about the kinds of monsters we fear. What is Michael Myers, if not a pursuit predator? Orcas have emotions like humans, maybe even stronger. Orcas also play with their food before eating it, and are scary smart. They sometimes swim in formation to make a wave, to push a sea lion off of an iceberg, so they can eat it. Hey guys, just one left. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Have a nice day. Sheep can raise or lower their body temperature by 5 degrees to stay warm or cool. Their wool also not only keeps them warm, but insulates them against the heat. #McAfee for Monday Night Football.